Welcome back to class. Welcome back to class. Wherever you're watching me from, I still remain the Math Guru. And today we are continuing the topic on our 2025 JAM topic for this series. And we are treating progression or sequence. Okay? First, what is sequence? Sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite pattern. We call it sequence. It becomes series when we add up those numbers. It becomes series. Okay, so we can have a sequence like 1, 2, 3, and I put dash dash. What we follow 4, 5, meaning that they are separated by 1 and they are consecutive. Okay, I could have a sequence 1, 3, 5, dash, dash. This will be 7, and this will be 9. I could have a sequence -10, -5, -6, -2, and I put dash dash. What it is that they've been adding 4 to this. So if I add 4 here, I will have 2. If I add another 4, I will have 6. That is the sequence. Alright. Now, but when we now have this sequence in such a way that we add them, the sum or addition of a sequence in a particular pattern is called series. Now, what the syllabus wants us to do is to be able to determine the end time of a given progression. Okay, the nth term, meaning the unknown term in a given progression, as we have shown here, for instance. So we'll be looking at arithmetic progression and geometrical projection. So let's start first by considering what we call arithmetic progression. This progression, this is a case where a series or an array of numbers follow a definite pattern, and either by adding a particular number, by direct addition of a particular number, or direct subtraction of a particular number, that number is therefore called the common difference. Okay, therefore if I have a number where I say the first number I call it A. The second one I call the number A plus D. In such a way, for instance, if I have a progression, a series of an array of numbers like 2, 4, 6, dash dash. This is my first term. The first number, my first term. This is my second term. This is my what? Third term. So what it means is that the difference between the first term and the second term is called, so if I call my first term A, and I call my first term my second term will now become A plus the common difference. The difference between this and this will be my second term, and my third term will be what? My third term will be what? A plus 2D. We can continue like that till we get to an nth term. The nth term will now follow a pattern, which will be the first term plus the number of terms minus the common difference will now become my what? My nth term. How did I get there? Look at the second term. The second term has A plus D. The third term has what? A plus 2D. So meaning that the fourth term, for instance, should be A. The fourth term should be A plus 3D. How did I get here? If I apply this format, I will be telling us that the fourth term will be A plus number of term 4 minus 1 all over D. That will become A plus 3D, as we already have it here. That's what it shows us. Okay? So when we have an array of numbers that are separated or different that are different from each other, either by an additional, by adding a constant number, that we call them arithmetic progression. Is that taken? So for instance, let's look for an example. Consider a sequence. Example. Consider a sequence that has 4, 9, and let's say 4, 9, 14, dash, and dash. Looking at this, A is my first term. Are you there? My first term is A. And the question says find this first, second, third. They say find the fourth term and the what? Fifth term. The first thing I need to do is to find the common difference. I know that A is called first term. Okay? And A plus D is called second term. So if my first term, my second term is 9, my A is 4 plus D, then my D will be equals to 9. When this one is coming here, it becomes minus 4. That gives me 5. If the question says look for the fifth term, for instance, so my fifth term will be using the formula, using nth term, the fifth nth term, fifth term. Then my fifth term will be A plus n minus 1, right? And common difference D. Well, the fifth term will be my n is equal to 5 times 5. Then the answer will be, what is my first term? My first term is 4 plus number of term 5 minus 1. And my common difference is what? 2. Sorry, it's 5. So I will have 4 plus 4 times 5. That gives me 4 plus 20, and that gives me 24. That will be my fifth term. That is how to go. So the scheme has asked us to not just stop at this level, but to also look at what we call the sum of AP. All right. So I will quickly give us a classwork that we can solve on our own under this series, so that by the time we continue, you will have find the number of terms in the arithmetic progression. 1. Find the number of terms in the arithmetic progression. All right, so find the number of terms in the arithmetic progression. 2 is the first term, minus 9 is the second term, minus 20 is the third term, and the last term is 41. The last term is 41. Okay, so they say find the number of terms.